So I recently became aware of this whilst I was totally not pooping and scrolling through X. One of the first things I saw was a post by the ex-pro skater turned comedian slash podcaster Jason Ellis. And, well, as you can see on the screen right now, he reposted a video of Chris D'Elia speaking out against the comedians who went to the Riyadh Comedy Festival to perform. I just put out a video last week about Tim Dillon agreeing to go, as he was being paid $375,000 to do an hour. But other comedians, like a lot of other comedians, also agreed to go. This includes names like Kevin Hart, Aziz Ansari, and even the free speech warrior and lover of helicopters, Bill Burr. Not included in that list, as you may have noticed, is comedian and alleged sex pest Chris D'Elia. We'll have a listen to what Chris has to say about it all, then I'll go over some of the audience reaction he received. But first, I want to say that the original post I saw, the one by Jason Ellis, where he says, "Finally, someone with a moral compass," he's not British, "someone with a moral compass speaks up." I think that has to be a joke. I mean, we can agree that no matter what side of the aisle you're on, Jason saying that Chris D'Elia has a moral compass is either a hilarious jab or is just a statement that is egregiously out of touch. Anyway, let's see this clip.
You know? Oh, does it? You still got 35 fucking millionaire comedians going over to Riyadh and fucking playing in Saudi Arabia, even though half of them were very serious about the Me Too movement.
Well, see, that's an interesting point you bring up there, Christopher. Wonder why that, of all things, was first on your mind.
Hey, which comic's gonna get beheaded this week? Dude, and I'm not saying I would or wouldn't go. If the bags are plenty, maybe you go. You do a few fucking jokes about pants, you fly home. Okay, you keep your head on. But this Riyadh Comedy Festival, where what's that? Riyadh? Look how fucking cool I am. I don't even know what it is. And these fucking, you got these comedians that are like, I don't know, just huge on the Me Too movement. And then they go, what's the bag? Bro, they won't let women show their mouths. And just comics, oh, what's the bag? Boy, with their little flute. Oh, yeah. Oh, but women are the same as horses. So anyway, I was at Verizon the other day. Yeah. Oh, okay, so here's $200K. And I'm not saying I would or wouldn't do it. But comedians that are like, women's rights, we're here for minority, we do all the things, everybody says, what's the bag?
So here we hit another interesting snag in reality, because this is one of the very rare instances where I find myself agreeing with Chris D'Elia. Sure, he's an alleged sex pest who was too stupid to know that Snapchats can be screen recorded and got caught cheating on his wife, allegedly, with some girls who weren't yet 18 in some cases. And sure, sometimes he makes noises like this.
Does it?
But despite his history, despite the fact that I reviewed his entire comedy special and found it wanting at best, and despite the fact that I wouldn't trust him with a dog I didn't know, much less bring him back into power, I do agree with him here. The contradiction these comedians all exhibited by going over to Saudi Arabia to practice their art can not soon be forgotten. I beg you all. We cannot let them just walk away from this and tell us we're overreacting. Anyway, Chris, what say you?
What's the bag? Fucking laying down first class. So anyway, you guys ever been to Costco? Put your whole face under my balls, this world. It's insane. It's insane, dude. Comedians have zero backbone. This is the comedians. You know those fucking things where you have this thing? It's like on Christmas you get like a nutcracker, it'll be standing up, and then you hit the bottom of it and they just go. That's a fucking comedian, dude.
Yet again, we agree. I've spent the better part of this past year studying comedians closely. In fact, on review, I think it's been more like 2 years now, and honestly, with the exception of a few, I have been massively disappointed. Not only with how little interest many of them seem to have in being funny on their comedy shows, but also just their penchant for overexposing themselves, their willingness to whore out their own time and shows when it comes to ads, and on that same note, their complete lack of integrity when it comes to what they'll do for money.
Backwards bullshit, dude. Oh, yeah, I believe everyone's good. Oh, everyone be good. Everyone be good. Let's do that. Free speech, too, by the way. What'd they do? Kill a journalist? That's terrible. Wait a minute. What's the bag? Here I come, Rihanna. You fucking... I mean, we know comedians don't have spines, but goddamn, dude. It's unreal. And I'm not saying I'd go or wouldn't go. But my God, dude. It is what it is. And shout out to Shane Gillis for, they doubled the bag apparently for him, and he goes, no. And I'm not, look, if we're going to sit here and pretend that America doesn't do evil shit, that's, I'm not going to do that. You still got to perform. I still got to perform at the fucking Sanger Theater in Pensacola, 2 days ago. And I'm not going to be like, yeah, well. But I'm not Mr. fucking what's the bag. I'm not Mr. Well, I mean, I am Mr. What's the bag, but I'm not fucking, you know what I mean? One of those. If you press under my taint, I don't crumple. God damn, dude. This whole world is mad. I mean, it's mad.
We kind of get to see Chris realize it in real time, that he's actually only able to have this hot take because, well, he wasn't invited. But he does bring up a good point regarding Shane Gillis. I've written on more than one occasion, link at the end of this video, about how I think Shane Gillis is something of a massive sellout. But to his credit, he was offered a huge, quote, bag and turned it down on principle. Now, was that my doing? I mean, there's just no way to tell. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted. Please perform the average YouTube politries, as it does help out old Eeksy. And to wit, I am Critical Eeks. Critical Eeks. There we go. I know my name. And in the meantime, be nice.